The United Kingdom has announced another extension of its refugee policy for Ukrainians after being criticized for not doing enough. The number of Ukrainian refugees granted visas under the British scheme has risen from just about 50 to 300. The Home Office announced that over 17,000 applications have begun and about 9,000 people have not completed the application yet. Some applicants claim that the visa appointment website crashed midway through. Ukrainians attempting to flee to UK have described intense frustration at the bureaucratic hurdles and technical difficulties involved in securing a visa. Numerous applicants said they were stuck just outside Ukraine but are unable to come to the UK because of the complex application process. The British Home Secretary Priti Patel has been accused of presiding over chaos. Ukrainian refugees arriving in the French city of Calais were greeted by shocking posters. The notice says that refugees have to apply for visa in Paris or Brussels. The Home Secretary has admitted that she has not yet set up a visa application center near the French port of Calais, where refugees have gathered. Appearing before the parliamentarians, Priti Patel assured that her department was in the process of setting up a center en route Calais to cross the Channel to Britain. The Prime Minister is under intense pressure to welcome more refugees from Ukraine. Over 1.3 million Ukrainians have fled since Russia invaded, and the UK has said it will only take those with family connections or sponsorship by a third party. The British Prime Minister has rejected calls to ease visa requirements, saying that Britain was a generous country, but it needed to maintain checks on who was arriving.
Shoulder to shoulder so many times in the last.
Let me be very clear. What we won't do is have a system where people can come into the UK without any checks or any controls at all. I don't think that is the right approach, but what we will do is have a system that is very, very generous.
More than 2 million people have now fled Ukraine since Russia invaded the country nearly 2 weeks ago. Most of them have gone to Belarus, Poland, Russia, Moldova, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, France, and other EU countries. Authorities and the United Nations expect the flow to intensify as the Russian army advances deeper into Ukraine. More than half of those who have fled Ukraine are now in Poland, with Warsaw championing the cause of Ukrainian refugees. The government has set up reception centers. Charities too are leading a massive aid effort. The Polish government also proposed a law making it easier for Ukrainian refugees to stay. The law will allow Ukrainians to remain in Poland for 18 months and to renew their permit for another 18 months.
So we've gone over 2 million refugees now, and in Poland, as you know, we're over 1 million. Poland is a country of 38 million. That is a huge number for a country like this, but the welcome that has been shown by the Polish government, but also by civil society, is absolutely amazing. You can see it here at the train station, you can see it at the borders, and we really welcome that.
The other countries experiencing a surge in the number of refugees are Hungary, Slovakia, Moldova and Romania. Under the existing rules, Ukrainians with passports and biometric data are allowed to enter the EU. They can enter the bloc without a visa. They can also stay up for 3 months. It also includes temporary relaxed border controls. It will allow people to enter even if they do not have a valid passport or visa. It also allows crossings at temporary border points and easy access to humanitarian services. The guidelines add that those bringing pets will also be allowed. The European Union's quick hospitality has been applauded by many, but it is in stark contrast to its treatment of Syrian refugees in 2015. Over the last few years, countries across Europe have toughened their migration policies. They even built walls to keep refugees out of the bloc, earning the name Fortress Europe. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.